Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy V. Last time we made our way through the Steamship, mostly. This time we're going to do what else is left, which isn't really all that much. And in the meantime, I'm just going to run away from enemies because it takes too long and I'm already healed up and ready for an upcoming boss fight. Basically, you just press these switches as you come to them, and I probably could have killed them. I could steal high potions from them. I only managed to steal one ether off screen. You don't have to do that one. I think you want to... No. Yes? No, I wanted to hit both of these. What am I doing? Okay, we'll run away from them too. Okay, I gotta press that one there. So that gets rid of that one. What is with the encounter rate in this game? Jesus. And I wanted to stand next to it. Fast forward. There we go. So yeah, we want to go over here and get this first. Containing an elixir. And am I still healed? I am still healed. Sorry for the cut there. Just wanted to double check something real quick. Ooh, base. There's the queen that's been missing. Wait, we've seen that before. Last time we saw it didn't mean evil, though. Must get rid of you. Your revival, huh? Well, the engine is on fire. It's not going to run for very long. But it's going to do long enough to fight this guy. You can't steal anything from him. If you're going to try and fight him normally, without kind of cheesing through it, first thing you want to do is Demi, regardless, because look at that damage, that is huge. Now, every time this guy has a move, or is hit by anything, he's going to, I don't think he counterattacks, but he will switch forms. Now, one of his forms absorbs ice, one of his forms absorbs ice. He's got 3 forms. His human form we've seen, the tornado form, those are susceptible to most status effects like Demi. His final form is a hand. It's immune to almost every status effect, and it absorbs the ice elemental spell. So I'm going to hold off for a minute here. Get build up going. Now I'm going to use ice too. Hopefully I get that off first, because that'll do a nice chunk of damage there. He counters with flame, and he becomes the hand form. The hand form is the one that kind of sucks. Monk can do a decent amount of damage to it, and it dies. You don't want to kill it in the hand form. Get 6 AVP for that fight, and if you defeat it in the hand form, you get a fire rod. If you defeat it in the human form, you get a fire scroll. If you defeat it in the tornado form, you get a fire bow. Since the fire scroll is cheap and we can't use it yet anyway, and the fire rods we can buy and they're relatively cheap, we're going to go after the fire bow. In order to do that, okay, that was the other reason why I was off screen for a moment, is because I needed to make a save state so that I could set this all up. Fast forward. Oops, did not mean to do that. Okay, anyway, we want to cast, you know what, screw that. We're going to start over. Reload. Guess I shouldn't do fast forward there. Or at least not so fast. So yeah, the idea here is going to use Flame on the opening turn. We're going to use Demi to lower him down a little bit. And then, assuming he transforms into the Tornado, we turn into the hand. Well, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to break an ice rod on him. So we'll do a normal... Okay, I was going to do a normal attack. Let's throw a Cure 2 out there. Game has to make things difficult for me, doesn't it? We use a normal attack here, and hopefully... Really? Yeah, he counters with... or he attacks with Fire 2 at times. Ow! Well, at least now I can revive him. And then he won't be under status effects. This should be the easy way, assuming he changes into his tornado form right away and does what I want him to do. Alright, let's try this one more time. Oh wait, he's gonna counter with Blaze, and now... or Flame, and now you're dead. This game has it out for me today. I don't know what it is, but I've had bad luck all day, and this game is not helping matters. This should be the fast way, and it's actually going to take more time to do it this way than it would to do it the other way. Yeah, in that form, he tends to cast Fire 2 on himself to heal himself. But yeah, if you break an Ice Rod on him by himself, after using Demi, you can two-shot him, assuming that he turns into that right away. And that gets you the Fire Bow. That should be the easy way of doing things. This time it happened to not be. Sad when you show off the easy strategy and it takes longer than the normal strategy to the fight. You are being controlled by something. An evil spirit, a being who seeks darkness. Probably not a good thing. Evil spirit is using them, trying to bring about its resurrection. Well, that's what we kind of heard from you surrounded by weird purple. But anyway, protect the crystal of fire. So if we go straight forward through the pipe, then we can go protect the crystal. I'm alright, so go protect the crystal. Before you do that, I would highly recommend, if you are not on an emulator, run back and save. Okay, we're back. I went back to save anyway, because I skipped all of the enemies coming in the first time around. I wanted to fight them on my way back through, because the amount of HP and MP I have coming back to this spot the second time doesn't really matter. And in doing so, I accomplished what I was attempting to accomplish by using the monk to begin with, level 2. At level 2, you learn the ability called Brawl, or in some versions, I think it's the Anthology version, it's Bare Fist. You attack with the same damage as a monk when you are empty-handed. So putting that on will drastically increase your strength, and we can have a high-level fighter with lots of HP and good armor attacking from the front row, dealing lots and lots of damage. It's probably my favorite combination, or at least it was my favorite combination the first time I played this game. It's not the most controllable, but you can deal a lot of damage. We've also swapped Gullif back to a summoner. We've kept Lena as a time mage for now. She's gained a level with it in the meantime. But anyway, now that we've done that, we can head in here. Go save the fire crystal. Do you really think we're going to be able to, though? Our track record's not very good at this point. There's the werewolf that they're now calling Wolf. And the werewolf knows Gullif. Interesting. Yeah, he's called Wolf, but they call him a werewolf. I don't know why they call him a werewolf. He's like a humanoid wolf, which I guess a werewolf kind of is, but isn't the idea behind a werewolf is you turn from a human into a wolf or something like that anyway? I don't know. He's not the enemy. What's wrong with you, Gullif? I don't remember who I am. Oh, there's a soldier. What are you doing there? What'd that do? Oh, I guess he turned everything back on. Nope, this time he's being controlled by green instead of purple. One more will dissolve the seal. What seal? Well, that didn't go well. Turn it off. Oh, he broke it. Okay. Looks like this is a mine shaft sequence. I'm thinking about Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Didn't they break the brake on that one or something like that and just kept going faster and faster? It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. Only one left. You've got to protect the Earth Crystal. Whoa. So I guess he's holding that off so that we can escape? Oh, yeah. We should probably get out of here. Now. so we have to go save him. Whoa, not that way. Oh, I guess we're going that way. Considering fire's coming up from the floor, and we just fell beneath the floor, shouldn't we be in fire? Isn't that how this works? Well, that didn't go particularly well. Now, the upcoming sequence is all about speed, and I'm going to have to take a quick pause break, and I'm just going to run through the whole sequence on my own time to go through it and refamiliarize myself with it so that I can make sure I get through there all in one go and not have to re-record a bunch of times. Oh, look! Crystal shards. Let's go get those first. Yeah, I have a pretty good feeling that's what happened. He said it was going to be a hell house, and, well, seems to have cooled off now. Powers what supported the castle. The castle will explode. Okay, then. There isn't much time. And we have a very quick sequence. So yeah, we've got 10 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make save state and I'm going to run through here once on my own time, refamiliarize myself with everything, and then I will see you in a moment and we'll run through it together. Okay, we're back, and I went through it and realized very early on that I forgot to do something. You want to take build-up off of Ferris and put on the escape command, because the running away in here doesn't seem to work at all. You sit there in battle for like 3 minutes running away and you counter kill everyone with your monk or with your berserker or something. But yeah, make sure you have escape on. You don't want to fight any random battles at all. First things first, down here. Hit this. Back up. Doesn't take very long, and it's a free heal, and we are going to need it. You do have auto dash for this, so you don't have to hold down the B button. You don't need a thief, but you do want a thief for auto caution, meaning you won't get back attacked. And hit A button on the doors, and there are a number of chests that we're going to want to get items from. Steal from every sorcerer, and when you run into this battle formation, you want to use Shiva to finish it off ASAP. Now, do note that you may end up running out of MP doing this, and if you do, don't worry about it, use an elixir. Unfortunately, this one didn't die, which means I have to sit through another attack animation, but the Berserker doesn't go as soon as his bar would normally hit, so you can input it faster if you're using it yourself, but being in the Berserk status gives you additional damage, so you're going to want to do that. I am going to show how to get all of the treasures here. And so yeah, you want to steal from them because you get Mage Mashers by default, but if you're lucky, do not use that on Galuf, please. Thank you. If you don't get it, if you get lucky enough to get the rare steal from them, you will get, yeah, see, I'm just barely on that line, and I think somewhere around here I will gain a level. There's the first ribbon of the game. Once you gain a level with Galuf, then he should be able to one-shot them pretty much guaranteed. The monsters that are in here, I think, are somewhat randomized. Maybe it's by game. You want to steal from the Gigases because you can get elixirs from them, and elixirs are very valuable. You also want to cast Demi on this guy. And normally I would cast the Ice 1 spell here, but I'm going to guard because I want a second opportunity at stealing that elixir. It does waste a lot of time, and he does counter like everything with Arrow, which is really annoying. He also can use Arrow 2, which means you can learn Arrow 2 for your blue mage, but I wouldn't recommend going after that quite yet. That should be enough to finish him off, because he's got barely enough HP left. Alright, now if you run a little low on HP, go outside of battle, into the menu, White Magic, Cure 2, get out fast, because you're going to need all the time that you can muster. If you do run into a random battle, hit escape right away, because running away does not seem to work. And I know I'm talking fast, but that's because the music's making me talk fast. At least that's my excuse. Anytime you go through a doorway though, like right here, I can stop here and the time won't go as long as the text box is at the top of the screen there. So if you need to rest and think about things for a moment, you can do that. Run as fast as you can. You don't have time to kill anything. You don't want to kill anything. It's not worth it. Do note that if you're in the battle in one of these chests, when time expires, and you haven't defeated the enemy yet, it'll force you out of the battle, you'll get the item, and then you'll get game over. You have to make it out of here in time. Make sure you stop on all of these ones because it turns things around depending on which way you go. So like the thing will turn around there. I'm just gonna leave pretty much all the battles in here, just because it doesn't really matter all that much. Did I use the wrong spell there? Well, I'm casting ice too, because I don't think I got my my thing off there. My demi, which is what I wanted to get off. Hurry up and attack, Bards. Finish them off. You get more battle formations than this, but you do want to steal from them. You get the second elf cape there, which is very valuable. Just make sure you wait long enough to know which way you're running, because if you just keep trying to go down, it's not going to help you, and you're not going to, like, you'll end up walking back up the stairs, and you don't want to do that. Now, the rare steal from these guys is a... no, I don't need to. Is a Gaia gear, which is an item you will not get, or a piece of armor that you will not get for a long time otherwise. So it may be worthwhile, you know, reloading enough times to get it. In fact, in my test run, I did, but I didn't really get a lot of use out of it until quite a bit later. So I wouldn't worry about it myself, but the option's there, and if you get lucky, all the better. But yeah, you're definitely going to want all the elixirs you can manage out of this. Why is my demi spell not working? What's going on here? I don't think I've ever seen it miss Gigas until this attempt. That is really weird. There's a critical. This is why the Berserker and the Monk are really, really good, because they do crap tons of damage. But together, they do even more. Just because you get the additional armor, and you get the additional HP, and all that good stuff. Now, where's the other? There is a battle formation with a Gigas, a Karnak. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Because you don't really want to use too much of your MP with your Ice 2 spells. I meant to use Demi. Crap. This guy can use Arrow too, but we're going to be able to learn that in the next area anyway, so I'm not going to worry about trying to do it now. I want to have Black Magic and Summon Magic in this area. Why won't you give me that other battle formation, game? You do get a lot of AP in here, so, nope. Demi. Cast Demi. There we go. Much better. Now, I only have to use a normal ice spell. I don't have to waste nearly as much MP. Because you want to save it for summoning Shiva against multiple groups of enemies. We don't have time to kill that many. There we go. Okay, there we got our levels now, so we're in a little bit better shape. And after this battle, I think I'm going to need to heal. The thing, you want to keep stealing from them anyway, because you want to make sure you can get enough Mage Mashers. I would recommend 2 to 4. If you get as many as those, then that should be enough for you. But they are going to be useful weapons going forward, and you will want to have a few extra in case you want to change your job classes around. I don't think it's the most powerful weapon we have right now, but it's definitely better than some of the stuff that we have access to. Go, head up here. You can't run into battles out here, just if you were wondering there, so you will never run into a battle up there. Down here, of course, you can, any of the actual castle parts of things. Another Gigas. Come on, why would you miss? I need those elixirs. You're going to need a lot of elixirs in this game, so just kind of, you know, we're not just trying to get them because, ooh, we get lots of elixirs that we'll never use. We definitely need a lot of elixirs. And he's dead. Didn't get a chance to try and steal again. So we get the Guardian Knife. The Guardian Knife has the same hidden 25% evade value that the Elf Cape does, so it's a very useful weapon to hang on to even late into the game, and I will be doing so because there are a few instances where I will want to equip that. Right. A couple of these guys. Another Mage Masher. Looks like I'm not going to get what I wanted. Summon, Shiva. Make sure you have at least 10 MP left when you're finished with this area, when you're about to head out the door down below there. You will thank me for that. We get the heal spell. We can get that later on, but anyway. Steal. Another elixir. That's good. Demi. But he's not dead. Ice 1. You may not even need Ice 1 anymore. I was just probably a little on the low level side just because I've been avoiding combat. But it depends on how you're built going in here. You really want to rely on one person for the heavy damage, one person with, there's Thunder Scroll. Go. Alright, now we have the MP. Alright, everybody switch up jobs. Blue Mage. Nope, crap. I wanted you to have white magic. Don't bother with Equiption, doesn't matter. You have that, and Summon Magic. And Thief, and we want to turn you out of Thief into, we can give you a Knight with double grip there. That's fine. Good enough. Now we can go for it. You do not want to be a Berserker this time. Alright. Oh, I should have targeted. Oh, I forgot to heal. Crap. Gear 2. You don't really want to target those ones in the front there. We want to use Shiva to finish them off. Now, this one is actually rather important, getting this blue magic spell out of this one fight, because if you don't get it now, you can't get it till the end of the game, and it breaks a lot of boss fights. So this guy has 900 HP, and... okay. He's not just a sergeant. Show your true colors! I am the great bounty hunter, Iron Claw. Transform change. Now, hopefully that doesn't kill him. Okay, good. Now you're basically just going to wait until he uses... not that. Hurry up. No, that's not it. Hurry up and use it, please. I'm running out of time. You'll notice the music does get faster as you kind of go through the whole sequence here. Deathclaw, perfect. Reduces the target to really... oh. Well, that sucks. Normal attack it is. Farts, do your job. Fortunately, I don't deal that much damage, but there we go. We had enough time. Depending on how that battle goes, it may or may not go well for you. But anyway, you need enough time to run out afterward. Otherwise, if you're like there and you've already beaten the boss, you get game over. It's very unforgiving, this one. But yeah, try and get as many Mage Mashers from Sorcerers as you can. Try and get as many Elixirs from Gigas as you can. Get all the chests I showed where they all were. And yeah, that's pretty much that sequence there. They give you enough time to do it as long as you're kind of efficient with how you use things. Yeah, you definitely want a Summoner in there and an Ice Rod. As you may guess from the fact that we only get 3 this time and the fact that we saw more in the area before, we did not get all of the job classes available at this point. You're not supposed to. You'll get the other ones later on. We get the Mediator job class, useful for a couple of things. The Geomancer, actually really good, surprisingly enough. And the Ninja job class, we'll be using that extensively. go. So yeah, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. I went way over time because I wanted to finish that all in one episode. Didn't want to cut in between. But yeah, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.